I'm Z-Wade, the Z-Wade, and Z-Wade Photo, and as promised, here's a video about what happened to all the crud you used to see on my channel. The mountains and mountains of crap and the reviews of this lens and that lens. It's gone. Well, at the making of this video, it's still sitting around, but it's for sale. Why? Because I came to the realization that I only need 5 things to do everything photographically that I want to do. I need a camera, I need a 20mm, I need a 50mm, an 85, and a macro lens. Everything else, fantastic, amazing stuff. I just don't need it. I don't use it. It's not crap, or there's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of a shame for this fantastic stuff to be sitting around when somebody could be enjoying it. First up, the Nikon Z5. Absolutely fantastic camera. Don't believe anything you hear about it being an entry level. No. That sensor is every bit as good as anything that there ever has been. And they're pretty regularly sub $1,000. I bought that as a daily camera to just go out and shoot. Well, I don't just go out and shoot anymore. What I like to do is I like to plan things like themes, like this theme that I've been working on for a very, very long time. And I like to structure all this out and have one overarching concept. I don't take a camera with me every single day whenever I go out and about. So I definitely don't need a second camera. The Nikon Z8 for sale. Why? Because I definitely don't need a third camera. The Nikon Z 135mm f1.8 Plena, the newest addition to the family, and a damn shame that I'm just probably never going to use it. It's everything that Nikon promised and more. I made a video about it. You can check that out. Also, yeah, these things are for sale, and if you just don't quite have the money to get them, you should check out my other channel, the Z-Wade Money Show. Link will be in the description. Back to the 135 Plena. It's absolutely gorgeous, but the thing is, it does not work in my studio. In fact, the 85mm f1.2S barely works in my studio. And while I do enjoy shooting outside, and I absolutely love the compression you get on the 135 or any 135 focal length, this is my current favorite lens of all time, the 85mm f1.2Z lens. I'm probably just going to opt to use that instead of the 135 just because it's the most glorious thing I've ever seen in my life. Now that I think about it, every lens I have currently that I'm keeping, you might not consider all of them a portrait lens, but I do. And so the 135 is kind of absurdly a portrait lens, a magnificent focal length for portraits, and it's just one more portrait lens. And then over on the shelf over here, I have the Meyer Optic Gurlitz 100mm f2.8 trio plan. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I never heard back from Meyer Optic Gurlitz if I'm supposed to keep it or if I'm supposed to send it back. I haven't heard from him, so I'm keeping it. Because God knows, as soon as I get rid of it, they'll be saying, hey, we're ready for our demo, in quotes, back. And I'll be like, okay, I guess I'll just send you $1,000 because that's what that lens cost. And I have that 60mm macro lens that I really don't care about. And on that one, I was told I'm allowed to keep it, but it has no value. It's $150 brand new. I would feel guilty selling that to somebody for any amount of money. I would just give it to them if maybe they bought the Z5. Everything else that you've seen in the past, the 24-70 f2.8S, the 12-24, that's gone too. The 70-200, I got rid of those a long time ago. I've been slowly working towards downsizing my kit because I have had this feeling for a long time that really what I want to be doing is what I'm doing off of YouTube, and I'm not using a whole lot of stuff for it. Everything else had the purpose of really showing you guys and testing it so you guys didn't have to, and, figuring out if it's any good or if it's junk or if it's fantastic before you guys have to go out and buy it. And since I don't really want to buy stuff just to have for YouTube anymore, I'll just say rent it before you buy it. I'm Z-Wade, the Z-Wade, and Z-Wade Photo. Stay sharp, YouTube.